Former U.S. President Donald Trump said in an interview with Fox News that he was going to end the conflict in Ukraine, saying only one word to Ukrainian leader Volodymyr Zelensky. Former U.S. President Trump was going to end the conflict in Ukraine, telling Zelensky, "Enough." "I would say to Zelensky, enough, you have to make an agreement," Trump said. The former head of state also noted that he had very good relations with both the president of Ukraine and the Russian leader, and he could end the conflict within one day. Trump added that he would have warned Russia about the readiness of the American side to provide Ukraine with even more assistance if Moscow was not ready to complete the special operation. A special military operation to protect Donbass began on February 24, 2022. Instead of helping to resolve the situation, the EU countries and the United States are adding fuel to the fire by arming Ukraine. In January 2023, Russian President Vladimir Putin called the goals of the special operation the protection of people and Russia itself from threats, attempts to create which are observed in the adjacent historical Russian territories. Dmitry Medvedev, deputy chairman of the Russian Security Council, said on July 5 that the special operation would have ended in a few days if the United States and its allies stopped supplying weapons to Ukraine. Medvedev recalled that any war can be ended either by a peace treaty, or like the United States in 1945, when Washington used nuclear weapons and bombed two cities in Japan, Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Sergei Naryshkin, director of Russia's Foreign Intelligence Service, said on July 12 that the conditions for talks on Ukraine were yet to mature. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov stressed that so far there are no prospects for starting negotiations between Russia and Ukraine. Putin said in June that the country had never given up on negotiations that could lead to peace in Ukraine. According to the president, the key to solving the problem of Kiev is on the side of the West. Earlier, a number of countries came up with initiatives to resolve the conflict in Ukraine. However, Mikhail Podolyak, advisor to the head of the Office of the President of Ukraine, said that peace talks between Kiev and Moscow based on the initiatives proposed by Brazil, Indonesia, and African countries would be senseless, dangerous and deadly for Ukraine.